What's good? What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Wonderful. Another mixing session. Um, just want to shout out to everybody that been rocking with me, been rocking with the music. Remember, go follow me, Mr. Wonderful, on all pages. MisterWonderFu. Mr. Wonderful TikTok, Mr. Wonderful on YouTube, Mr. Wonderful on Instagram, right? Mr. Wonderful on all platforms. So like I said, since the year came in, we done released 3 songs exclusively to YouTube. For me, I feel like I'm building, and I'm gonna go build out on YouTube. So please come follow the journey. Like I said, we actually mixing the songs, so the new year, new me, happy new year. Fresh start, the new year, new me, happy new year. But yeah, so like I said, since the year came in, we done released 3 songs and 3 episodes of Mr. Wonderful's Corner on my YouTube channel. So please go check it out. The first episode is some footage from Producer Mondays at New Blue, and some footage from Hidden Tigers Industry Night on Sundays. That's the first episode. The second episode, it was from DJ Tony Touch did an event called Toka's Playhouse at Hidden Tiger. A bunch of hip hop and industry people stopped in. You're gonna see Busta Rhymes on there. You're gonna see Raekwon the Chef. Nims released a new song. Shout out FYL. All Control. I Destroy was out there. You know, Scram Jones. Just, you know, hip hop was definitely in the building for Toka's Playhouse. And then the third episode was actually Media Mondays. And actually I did my first performance. So please follow the YouTube channel, right? We drop a segment. It's called Mr. Wonderful's Corner. We drop that every Wednesday on Wonderful Wednesdays. And like I said, we got 3 new songs up on YouTube, exclusively on YouTube. We're gonna get all the music out, and then we're gonna get to, you know, the visuals. I want to let artists know, don't worry about what you don't got. Just keep putting one foot in front of the others. If I would have worried about I didn't have access to the stems, or didn't have access to beats, or this, right? You just got to keep it moving, because the timing is never going to be perfect. And if you keep waiting on perfect timing, you're never going to put nothing out, right? I got tired of saying coming soon and dropping soon, and right, soon is now, right? Soon is now. So just thankful for, you know, the team I have assembled, right? I already know when I do the music, I already got a dope engineer and somebody that's gonna make me sound the way I want to sound. That's all a part of building a team, right? There was hiccups along the way, and so like I said, we just been documenting the whole journey. Putting an independent project. It's an independent project, but there are people that do help you in the project, right? Like my people over at Media Mondays that provide me an opportunity to perform and you know, work on my performance. I was able to see what I need to do better in that performance and things like that, right? So, you know, it's an independent movement, but it's definitely people, you know, a part of this bicycle wheel. And we are thankful for everybody that is a part of the movement early, right? One thing I gotta tell myself, you can't look at how long you've been rhyming. I got to look at how long I've been on this grind. And this grind is only 2 weeks old. Like I said, I can't say, oh, I've been rhyming since this long and I got that. No. This grind that we on right now is 2 weeks old, so it ain't even no time to get discouraged. The views may not be there, the likes may not be there, but it still ain't even no time to get discouraged. It's time for you to keep your head down, right? For me to realize how I put this together, and I'm happy with myself. Of course, you know, you look at things, there's ways I could have saved money on the project, right? But you remember that for your next project, right? Don't do the same things twice. So it's things I did this time that I know not to do as we start recording the next project. So and utilize what you got, man. I went inside my phone and realized how many produced beats I have from producers, I really don't really need to reach out to nobody, and I'm not until I finish those beats that's already in my phone, right? So I already got a whole project that's already sitting in my phone. Shout out my man Superstar Dakar, right? And so I'm just things like that, right? Keep you excited. But trying to lock in some more performances, and trying to document your performances also. All those that perform, everybody that performed at Media Mondays on the 12th that I was there, your performance is up on my YouTube channel. Your full performance, so you can critique yourself, see what you need to do better, right, and things like that. And and just know we here, man. We grinding, man. Who is Mr. Wonderful? It feel good, right? I got music out, so now when I bump into people, it ain't no more coming soon. Is yo, the music is right there, because you gotta understand. As you start seeing faces more and more, you can't keep telling people coming soon. They gonna stop checking for you, right? So, you know, for me, a lot of my fears, we overcoming them. The fear of not being listened to, right? Not getting minimal success from the project, not having resources or outlets to get it to. But that's all a part of learning, right? That's all for me to know. Start bumping into people for this project, so when I drop my next project, I have more podcasts to go to. I have more DJs to give it to, right? This is me just getting outside, so definitely not upset. Definitely motivated. Definitely get even more excited when I see the competition, right? When I see the competition, I get more excited. When I hear the music that's coming out, I get more excited, right? And it's on, right? That's all I can tell you. It's on. I got, so like I said, we still in January. We're going to get the whole project uploaded out, and then the next couple of months, right, if it's economical, we do some videos. Trying to get on any drop the mics, but if not, I got to create my own. Right, I already was working on one. It's called Rhyme Ready. So anybody out there, right, if you've been calling all these different mic drops and they not hollering back, I'm working on one. It's called Rhyme Ready, and I got inspired. Biggie Smalls inspired me when he said Hot 97 Rhyme Ready, right? That, you can freestyle if you want to. If you choose to come off top of the dome, much respect to you, more props to you. But I never forget when Big said Hot 97 Rhyme Ready. So I'm always coming prepared, bars prepared. And yeah, we mixing the song in the back. Happy New Year. And again, all artists know I didn't go in the studio and said I'm going to create a New Year song. As I was writing it, that's what came to me, and that's where the hook came from. So, I'm happy with my January. It's been productive. I put out more songs. I done published more things this year than I did all of last year, and we only 1 month in, right? So, I'm happy for that, and it's no pats on the back. That's why I'm, working double time to get this project done over so I can get to visuals and get to the next project. Like I tell everybody, even if it was a hit record here, you still got to get to the next song, right? So, again, producers, videographers, I'm looking to build a team. Let's work. Let's work. One thing, as artists, we got to figure out the packaging. So that's just what I'm trying to figure out right now, the packaging for online and offline. But again, I'm not going to stress myself out. Whatever I wasn't able to accomplish on this project, we'll try to get accomplished on the next project. Wait broke the wagon. If you're waiting to find this resource and that, and waiting for this DJ or that, I'm moving, man. Everybody gonna have to catch up, right? And everybody gonna have to catch up. Continuing to remain humble, show humility, right? I know I have ultimate confidence in my music abilities, so I just know I just gotta keep getting it out there. So rock with me, man. Who is Mr. Wonderful? Mr. Wonderful's Corner. Get to know me, right? I'm hoping that this music, take me around the country and hopefully around the world, right? My little brother's on the road right now. Called him. He was in a hotel. I remember that life on tour, on a promo tour with PMD. I like that life, waking up different cities, different hotels. Yeah, we need to get back to that. And the only way for me to get back to that is through music, or at least try. If I don't try, I don't know what could have came or what might have came. So, right, I know people be like, damn, son's still rapping. Yeah, like, you got to use what you have to get you to where you trying to be, right? This is my skill, and I got to use it, to get me to where I'm trying to go. So, tap in with the music, tap in with the project. Follow me across all platforms. It's your boy, Mr. Wonderful. And y'all know I could do this. Everybody keep telling me to do a podcast. Definitely thinking about one. Again, I'm letting everything I don't have stop me, right? The space and this and the cameras and the sound, and that's what's stopping me right now. But one thing at a time. We locked in on this music right now. If y'all have any, right, I need y'all to be a part of the team too. Any open mics you have in the city, any events that you want to see documented. If I could get in there, I'm getting in there. We definitely gonna be in Hidden Tigers. Well, it's a snowstorm. I'm gonna see if we doing Industry Sundays tomorrow. But another venue, it's a bunch of industry people in there, so it's about building trust, right? When I bump into people, I don't try to ask nobody for anything. I pass them the sticker, let them know, like, yo, here go the sticker, right? You'll be able to start putting the face to the name. Now I just got to do my part. The sticker's already a dope sticker, so I know they're not just tossing it, right? So, matter of fact, let me talk to you about the sticker. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I'll tell y'all why we switched the sticker too. I'll tell y'all why we switched our sticker. When I did this sticker, I was inspired by Cameron and who was Cameron, that whole entertainment marketing and promotion from like 98, 99. So that's where this idea came from. Entertainment, who was Cameron, who was Charlie Baltimore, right? But for me, it had meaning because that marketing always stuck out to me, that Cam and them did. So it had meaning there. But it's just there. Whereas with this artwork, right, I went with a different color, right? But the painting we use, this is a 1980 Mark F. Dunham painting. And Mark F. Dunham was a unknown artist from the Lower East Side of Manhattan, East Village. And in 2017, I came out of prison, and the family was throwing away a bunch of artwork, right? For whatever reasons, right? To each his own. And I just asked them if I could keep a bunch of the pieces there. Just from being a rapper, and I just respect art. I'm a creative. So they said I could keep a bunch of pieces. So I had these pieces since 2017. So I'm like, you know what? Let me start using those artworks for my music. That's why I don't rush to put out the music. I take my time because I'm recognizing I'm putting fine art with the music. So I recognize. So yeah, this painting is from 1980, Mark F. Dunham. We're about to get it framed, so when I do my performances, it'll be, the original painted. It'll be behind me framed. Like, we creating fine art over here. So man, tap in with me, man. Who is Mr. Wonderful? Every piece of music is gonna come with a dope piece of art, right? So And you know, like I said, I'm dolo, still putting things together. Eventually, I want this with the swirl of this. So, but again, if I wait for all of that and just keep moving, right? I mean, I'm not producing enough to where they're gonna be in mass circulation, right? So, again, don't worry about what you don't got. Work with what you have, and it's gonna get you the way you're trying to go. It's your boy, Mr. Wonderful.